This is Afraid of Washington on Basin Street, which is right next to a official 237, which is right on Basin Street, South Basin Street, the law firm next to it, and also the Eagle that next to it. You can see South Basin Street right across the street, which is Conoco, Subway, and Home Furniture, and a bank on the corner, which closed down. There's 237. Upstairs is getting remodeled, and upstairs getting remodeled. The patio, the address 237 Basin Street, which is right across the street on the main street of, and 2 minutes away from the courthouse, the Federal Courthouse on C Street. You got central air conditioning. They're still doing a little patchwork, working still the duration. As you see, the hard worker working on the property inside and outside. It is slowly getting processed. It says now it's a historic site. You got this is a coaling unit, and you see he's wedging it up 2x4s. I have the back area, storage. They pulled all the debris out, which he's working on. Look like they got some stucco. They're spraying some they got the back entrance patio. Upstairs, downstairs, basement. Fire chimney, which is here. Of course, the outlook here, which outlooks to Conoco and the bank across the street. That bank closed down. They filed bankruptcy right next to the bank, right next to Subway and Conoco. And I never filed bankruptcy. Don't have a criminal record. Never been in jail. Never been in prison. And I don't even got a ticket. Mrs. Melissa McKnight, Mrs. Vasquez, and Mr. Vasquez from the Department of Licensing, and also Larissa Perez and Kurt Slinger, which is the Human Resource Coordinator, and also the Kennewick Human Resource Coordinator in Kennewick, Washington. And this is the what's it look like outside on the patio, which outlooks the Conoco, Moore's Furniture, Subway, and the bank. Address is 237. As you see, outlooks the bank. That bank can be paid. It's for sale. Buy that property right next to it. There's a horizon, but there's a bank. We can build a new bank actually. And this house right here is a historic site, so I'd be got some updated this is pretty updated. Original flooring, historic flooring. George Washington House is just like this one. right across on C Street on number 42. Neighbors number 56, Tabler Wallace. Well, Tabler Wallace is the lawyer that retained $10,000 for counsel, which is an inheritance and money and income that I got. And the Benton County Justice Department 7112 Okanagan Place, where they faxed information, Mr. Tabler Wallace and Taylor, and there's Taylor and Carmen, and Taylor gave her the an Andy Miller and a laptop at the 712 Okanagan Place. So make sure this is entitlements and services that are burnt on CD and put on Facebook, YouTube. This is original. George Washington House. Attached to George Washington House, basically. And Afraid of Washington on C Street. Now this historical is historical, so it's to be downloaded. Since this is historical, we're going to have it downloaded and put it on documentation. Have it submitted and put it in. We're having us all downloaded and submitted. This is the house that's on C Street. Original windows are the original windows, and also the original wood that's on the ceiling is original. The George Washington House is just like this one. The George Washington House has been here since George Washington was alive. But the electrical wiring and stuff are a little fresher. Central areas is a little fresher. There's a coal in the bottom, which is a coal mine. And these boards on top are just like George Washington's house. But we don't see the screws patches in George Washington's house like these do. See, these are pretty much, oh, there's a screw set you can see. And there's an attic here. See, these are storm. Those downstairs basements are storm for service. This one's the attic. Into the chimney. And you got the original table inside the. There's a kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, just like George Washington House. George Washington House is just like this one. The Oval House, where they do war cabinets, which is the war cabinets, is Navy, Air Force, Marines, Army, Navy, Marines, and Delta Command, and regiments and militia soldiers that use outposts and houses militia acts. And the original casing on the door. This is new, but the door is original. This the doorbell's gone. You noticed? See, I noticed the doorbell's gone. Doorbell's gone, just like George Washington's. There's a fuel nozzle there. There's a wood block there. And the eagle, as you can see, a little fading out, but it faces the street, the doorway. The central heater is on for some reason. There's a lid for the coal lid there. There's a coal lid there. And this is Daniel Garth and the services that he provides. The next door neighbors is some law business ordeal. They have a sink there, and which is right across the way from the plain view of the building here. And this is a chimney, and they got the access way for the attic. So we got services Ajmer Singh Nijjar, the Cimaron 5INC Banquet Fire Restaurant Bar Motel, which is at the Justice Department with Moom and Ganja. My children that are inside the truck. We're talking to a gentleman that was doing this service here. As you see there, it doesn't look like it's done yet. License number on the plate is Washington. Expiration is 2/20. The 2/20 tag says 314519 5770ZW. And the storage little warehouse here is sitting there. No damage so far.